We are leaving Boothbay Harbor today and we are headed to our old stomping grounds on Penobscot Bay and we are going to Rockland. We are also going to attempt to see puffins today, so fingers crossed.
Bueno, puffin control.
They're so cute!
Eastern Egg Rock is a wildlife sanctuary where, for the last 50 years, researchers have been reestablishing seabird colonies on the Maine coast. Prior to their work, the last puffins were seen in 1885. In 1981, 5 pairs of puffins began nesting on the island, and at last available count, there were at least 172 pairs. Not only puffins, but many other species of seabirds use the island for migration and nesting purposes. Over 122 species have been recorded since 2000. We've included a link to the Audubon page about their work on the island in the description if you'd like to learn more.
We are about to enter Muscle Ridge Channel. It's just north of Tenants Harbor, and it is an area that is notorious for having a lot of lobster pots, and the wind actually just picked up a little bit. So we have decided to get the sails out, cut the engine. We're only doing like 3 knots, but with the propeller not spinning, we're definitely cutting our chances of grabbing a pot significantly. So we're not usually that concerned because we have a full keel, and our rudder is like attached to our keel. There's no space between, and our propeller is like apertured in there, right? Is that the word for it? Mm-hmm. So we're very well protected. The propeller is very well protected. The rudder is very well protected. So the chances of us actually snagging a pot are very slim. But in an area like this, it's better to, you know, lessen your chances as much as possible. And there are quite a few traps through here. One of those days you're glad you don't have a motorboat. He's concentrating very hard. Takes a lot of concentration to go dead downwind.
What you doing?
I backwinded the spinnaker for a hot second. No.
There we go.
I can't keep on the course I'm supposed to keep on. That's the reason I keep backwinding it, is because the wind has shifted slightly because of the little headwind situation we got going on. Our headland situation we've got going on, and I need you to go douse the spinnaker instead of making fun of me for backwinding it. Go take care of it.
Just as we turned the corner at Owl's Head Light to head into Rockland Harbor, the wind picked up to 15 knots and we had a beautiful fast sail into the anchorage.
how heeled over we were on the way in. Things are looking pretty okay down here.
We're here in Rockland now. We anchored out in this nice spot. It's a little industrial, but it's just the way Rockland is. We're going to try to meet up with one of my best friends from high school and grade school and see his family. Anchored really nicely here in 25 feet of water. It caught really, really hard. So it's probably stuck on a sunken barge, but that's Tuesday Andrew's problem, so. Probably put this number on and go into town, you think?
Yeah, we gotta go to Hamilton! We've been looking for wellies for like months. And they have all of the boats.
We're going aisle by aisle, looking at everything. And so far I've contained myself. The only thing I've bought frivolously is this ink. But is that really frivolous?
It's not frivolous. We also got a life jacket because
Ours blew away. But it's a long story. No, it's not. It blew away. We stopped at one of my favorite places on the planet, Hamilton Marine.
they're probably the best U.S. chandleries.
Yes. They make West Marine look like a bunch of clowns. We got a new life jacket because the old one blew away.
We're currently not in compliance with.
Yeah, we're currently not in compliance because your inflatable life jackets don't count unless they're on. So we have to have like 2 regular life jackets on board at least. Got a new halyard for the spinnaker. 80 feet at 3/8 with the shackle and a messenger, pre-spliced, $100. That's pretty good, in my opinion. We went in and got a radar reflector because we don't have one. And we've seen some boats that look like us on radar, and we don't show up, like at all. So we'll get one of these. We're currently arguing about where they go. Gwen thinks they go on the backstay. I think they go on one of the cap shrouds. I'm liking the backstay idea because I can just zip tie it on there and push it up as high as I can with the boat hook. But
then it'll just slide back down.
I'll make them extra tight.
But how are you going to slide it up with a boat hook if you do it like that?
Don't know, honey. I think I'm going to have to climb the mast, at least to the first spreaders, and then zip tie this on the cap shrouds above the spreader, because that's where everyone else's is.
Because it has to go above the radar.
Yes.
Explain why it has to go above the radar.
It's got to go above your radar, because if you shoot your radar into this, radar is going to be like, oh shit! And
it's going to block out like an entire half of your radar.
Yes.
Maybe more, because the radar might get a little confused.
Radar is going to get very confused. So, can you see me now? Can you see me now?
I got new boots because my deck boots are only ankle high and they have been full of water. So
thing, but the zinc. We got the zinc
because we need to put a new zinc on, and that will replace the one that's going to go on, and it was really cheap.
It was like $10, which is the same as like the online places.
Yeah.
So that's my haul. Cost us $260.
Jeez, oh, but the halyard was expensive.
Yeah.
So. What are you doing?
Trying to make sure I don't unscrew it the wrong way and break it. I'm changing the water filter.
You have a strap wrench on board? For what purpose? Is this the only reason we have a strap wrench on board?
Oil filters, fuel filters.
Okay.
Thank you. This is the only size. I don't have a big one.
Okay.
It's a very useful tool.
Okay. Did you make a mess?
But it's water. I don't want to drain into the bilge.
No, it's not going to drain into the bilge because that compartment doesn't drain into the bilge well. It drains onto the floor because there's that random hole on the floor.
Nope, we filled that whole paint, remember?
I don't think we did. I think you're lying to me.
I think I'm lying to myself.
I think you are too. I get it, to filter.
That is disgusting.
I'm really grossed out right now. Do we need to like... Ew.
So there's a paper element at the top and the bottom. See how it's white?
Mm-hmm.
And then it comes through the carbon and through the center and then out and up. See on the old one, the paper elements are all mucky.
Yeah. We have not changed this in a year, and it's supposed to last every 6 months.
We should probably change it like every 3 months.
We should probably be changing it more frequently.
So I gotta touch my old halyard to the new halyard. I'm gonna be really grumpy if it comes on the cord rope in the center.
Oh.
So I can just tie onto this one.
Oh. Is that going to get all jammed up top, though?
I'm gonna cut away some of that.
Oh, it's smaller, too.
Yes.
Did you do that on purpose?
Yes, because this... Who needs a ½ inch for a spinnaker on a boat of this size?
We don't, that's for sure.
Lie true, my little friend.
That would have been problematic. Up and over. Did you go?
Yeah, no problem.
Sweet.
It's like the low stretch.
We'll be back next time as we continue to explore the Maine coast.